Hello viewers and subscribers. Welcome once again to my new screencast. With my last screencast, I already discussed about the project specifications and technologies and possible tools, and also the possible UI for this for the specifications, and also the possible way of doing the projects. Now this screencast I will try to start the development, how the real life development the project will be started. This is the flow of the development. So if you see the structure, it's like project structure, then we need to prepare the projects with the help of the Spring Initializer tools. In this web service tools in the web browser, you can generate your projects, and then and then download the project into your local directory and unzip the project, and then you integrate the project to your IDE, respective IDE. So IDE means you can use the Eclipse or any specific tools, or IntelliJ IDE. Which one is free? IntelliJ is, there is the community edition and also the enterprise edition version. So you need to get if you try to use the enterprise editions, and you need to get the license from the IntelliJ provider. But this is the open source tool, is a really good tools. I use a lot of projects with the Spring Initializer tools. I will show you how you can generate the project. This is the project structure that I already discussed about that one. And here we need to prepare our backend server for the projects. You see the project server is database is created, and with the spatial extension. And when we prepare the database, then I will show you how we can create the database, and how we extend the GIS functionality with the PostGIS, and then how we generate the respective sequences into the database level. And even though more, how can we integrate our third-party spatial database to our newly generated databases. So here is the one of the really short overview how our complete application works. You see that we have a lot of the GeoFabric GIS database. This is basically all the shape files into the this is open source. You can download any part of the world, any country in the world. There is a specific download folder or structures you can download from there, and unzip the file, and you have a lot of information there. The road network informations, buildings information, even though in traffic and transportation informations, and nature and POI, point of interest informations. And this is really good open source GIS data sets. Just you need to download there from GeoFabric, and then put it into the local directory. And then after that, if you have the data from the OpenStreetMap or from the GeoFabric, and then you have a really special tool for GIS shapefile import and export. Basically, we will download the GeoFabric data as a shapefile, as a shape format. They have a lot of possibility as a OSM format, and also the other formats. But for our application case, is the best format for the shapefile formats. So I will show you how is it done. So when the download is done, you use this tool for GIS export import manager tools. Then this the data set you need to then we will import all the geo data sets, because there is a lot of data sets. We don't need to everything to import in our generated databases. Then you input database after that when the database is generated, because this is the database. Our complete web application use this database, and we will put all the GIS information, our geometry information to our database, because this database has extension. That's I will show you how it's done. Then after when our database is ready, our application is ready, our application generation is ready, and we should install the GeoServer. And that's I already discussed about into the last screencast about how we do that one, the different possibilities or combination of possibilities. So then we configure our GeoServer. after the installation of GeoServer and configure the directly to the our generated data generated database or application database, and then even though it can go with GeoServer, can go directly to the our raw data set. I means our downloaded shape files, a file system database, and then after that you can generate, you can call the all data sets into the your web pages. That's the intention to the main goals for these applications, and all the necessary information. Just follow the last screencast. I discussed everything for this, for the project issues or for the goals and the functionalities and features of these projects. So here is the GeoServer. You see the file structure. You see that really specific. The PostGIS means the extension of PostGIS SQL database server, and this is our generated database names, and this is the all the shape files that downloaded from the GeoFabrics, and this is the all the service definition from the GeoServer, WCS and WFS, WMS, the web map server service, and web feature service, and web coverage service. That's the intention. So that means we try to start to generate our projects, and then we try to install our backend server. That means our PostGIS SQL server with the PostGIS with extension, and also try to install the GeoServer. So GeoServer part will become later when our development in the Java side development is done. Then I will try to install the GeoServer and configure all the necessary information. Basically, I need to database very fast, and then that's why I try to explain it how our database is linked with the GeoServer, and even though our downloaded shapefile, how the linked into the GeoServer, how they communicate, how you should configure those information. Also our database application database server, and also your file systems database server. Maybe both file system server is locating other part of the world, maybe other machines. Then you need to communicate with the file system server, all the shape files. Or maybe your database is located other country, then you need to communicate with your backend server. And your application is located maybe in Germany somewhere, and you try to implement this communication, to set up the communication with backend server, even though in your file system server. Or maybe your backend server and also the file system server in the cloud, and then you have to configure your cloud system to your applications. That's the idea. So let's have a start to generate the project and start and prepare the backend server and start the implementations.